Everyone is an artist in some kind of way. Art is everywhere and everything, and creation is the greatest form of human expression. Art teaches you appreciation and love, so when you walk through the world of chaos and death and war, there are grounding elements to remind you of the present moment. The Nicholls Art Department is something special. We're a family. We spend hours together creating compositions that reflect bits and pieces of our souls. We talk each other through our processes and share new ways of thinking and doing. We love each other, a lot of times in ways that we did not know we needed. We're a family, and that's what makes us different.
Art is a lot of different things. I don't think it really has one definition that it would strictly adhere to, but most fundamentally I'd say it's creation, just making something new out of other things.
I think that art for me is a way to get all of the things that I feel, or the things that I feel based on experience, or the people that I meet, and put it into something that I can't put into words.
It's a way of connecting with other people, because I make the work I would have wanted to see when I was a kid, but I make it for the kids out there who are like me, and in that way I feel like I'm making connections with other human beings, even though I might not see them in person.
What makes you an artist?
What makes me an artist is that I'm always wanting to make things, or I'll have an idea to make something new, and I'll figure out a way to do that and create what I've envisioned.
Just the literal definition of I make art and I enjoy making art. I feel like a lot of it is just me never really being satisfied and always aiming for perfection, even if that's something that is never achievable, just trying to get closer and closer to that as I can. And just striving to share that.
Tell us about your experience in the art department so far.
My experience has been generally good. It's pushed me to try a lot of different things, because in our BFA program, we're required to take all different types of art, like painting, printmaking, ceramics, and I put off printmaking for so long because I was scared of it, and then I fell in love with it. So generally, good things all around.
I really wasn't expecting doing things outside of what my concentration was, but I've also done things like clay modeling, going out to the woods to collect stuff for the art department, things like that. I feel like that would be something that I'd never really expected to do, especially since I was going for something that's more like a digital concentration rather than like a traditional media. But I mean, I have no complaints about it. I've had a really fun time doing everything.
I feel like it's not so how good can you do something, it's why do we do it and where does it come from? And I think that that's something that you can build on, and I think that that's the most important thing as an artist, is to be able to build on something and to keep going. And I think that that's kind of what they help me do, instead of just being good.
Do you ever worry about the stigma of the starving artist?
Definitely, but something I've also just felt for a long time is that I've wanted to do something I enjoy doing rather than being stuck doing something that makes me miserable.
I wasn't really worried about starving artists, because as an animator and a video editor, even if I can't get a job working in TV animation, everybody needs a video editor.
I grew up watching cartoons, movies, playing video games, and what I really realized at a young age is that there's always an artist behind those things, and even if I'm not necessarily doing something that I went to school for, I can still use those skills to get a job in the fields that I'm very interested in and have always loved. As for being a starving artist, I feel like as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, maybe if you're not getting paid enough, and you still love what you're doing, I mean, that's really all that matters.
What do you love about the art department?
I love the people, and I love talking to the people that I go to school with, and I think that I feel like the community within Talbot is a very big piece of the art department, and I feel like that's not what I expected. That's what I love the most, and it's also something that I didn't expect, because I thought it was going to be kind of like the schooling I had up until then, which was, you know, more individual and more kind of on your own, which we do a lot of things on our own, but it's not even alone in that because we're doing it with all the people that we see every day.
The Nicholls Art Department makes Nicholls feel like more than just a university. It's a safe space for us, a home away from home.